Now, we are still on A225. You go on to say, there is also communication records between her and her sister that shows that as early as 2013, she wanted to get rid of the deceased, as she put it clearly on the WhatsApp messages. It is abundantly clear that she hated him and she wanted to get rid of him. She further states that she regrets not succeeding to get rid of him. Taking into account all these facts, an inference can be drawn that she meant killing him.
Now, let me give the Brigadier a lesson on women and their WhatsApp messages, and let's call it 101. Okay, women and dating advice 101. Now, Brigadier Gininda, you need to stay on your side of the spectrum and stay out of the women's conference, okay? Because two women, in this case, two sisters, talking to each other over WhatsApp, and Kelly Khumalo expressing her frustration over SENZO MEYIWA and having not been able to get rid of him, does not infer as a fact to the commission of a murder, or it does not constitute a fact to planning a murder. And also, I cannot even begin to express this, because it would mean at the women's conference, every woman needs to show up there and delete all their WhatsApp messages, either with their BFF, their mother, or their sisters, because that means a lot of women will be arrested, okay, for just merely speaking about their man, okay? How many women, let me know in the comment section, what messages have you sent if he doesn't send you a message in the morning? Does that mean you are planning a murder scene? Gininda, shame on you. Do you not have any daughters? Do you not have any sisters? Clearly, they wouldn't tell you all about this, because your reaction went from zero to hero so fast. There is no way anything that Ramasipili just read there that insinuates that Kelly Khumalo is a vicious murderer. Instead, it cries out. Okay, it's a cry out that, things are not working in the relationship. And as much as things are not working in the relationship, she's struggling taking that next step, leaving him. We don't know what is motivating that. She doesn't say in the text messages. Maybe, you know what? No, I remember this is a PG-13 channel. But, there could be some things in the background that are happening that are causing her to remain on the scene. She also could have been pregnant at the time and, endorse the dream of, he's my baby daddy and I want him to be present as the father of my child. And also, we don't know what Senzo was promising her. Maybe he was promising her Istembu, or maybe he was promising her that he was going to be the next Musa Msele. We don't know. Everything else can just be a speculation. But to insinuate that Kelly Khumalo, what does his statement say? She further states that she regrets not succeeding to get rid of him. Taking into account all these facts, an inference can be drawn that she meant killing him. This, ladies and gentlemen, is what South African Police Services does when they investigate a failed relationship. They conclude you as a murder suspect. In this case, unfortunately, Senzo is late, so therefore Kelly Khumalo is guilty. Guilty until proven innocent just by these text messages that she planned a hit on her man. I cannot even believe this, because drop a 2 in the comment section if therefore you are guilty. This is for the women, okay? In the comment section, the women, the Mzansi Unfiltered women, drop a 2 if, just by going by the good brigadier's inferences here, just scan through your phone. Let me know. Drop it too in the comment section if you've sent any kind of similar messages to your friend, sister, mother. Okay, drop it too. I want to see something. I'm gonna raise my hand, okay, and say I might have sent several of these kind of messages, but trust and believe, there is no crime scene to talk about. This is embarrassing. This is embarrassing. I didn't do the video last week because I wanted to react on it when I had time, because I thought this was highly hilarious. There is no way that you can take my text messages because you have my section 205 and then you're reading my text. Ooh, to read my text messages. You know, let me know in the comment section if you have that friend who's going to take your secrets with them to the grave. Drop a 3 in the comment section if you have that friend. This is devastating. I think Gininda needs to study the psychology of women. Gininda needs to study the psychology of women that are dating. Gininda needs to study the psychology of relationships. Okay? Because no, you did not insinuate. But let's continue listening on. Maybe he clarifies this because his statement right now is not make sure.
I do recall that, my lord.
Now I'm going to refer you to Exhibit 01, which is the statement of Colonel Stein, and he testified about these documents, and the WhatsApp messages that you are referring to are also extracted and form part of 01, Exhibit 01. So if I may respectfully refer you to page 6 of 01, if you've got it.
01, that is a statement of who? What will be the index number, perhaps, that will assist me with the
It's
docket?
01. There's no A number on here, so I can't give you the index number.
I will. Who's Colonel?
It's one of Colonel Stein's affidavits. He made 01 and 02. 02 deals with the communication between Logwe Twala and Zandile Khumalo mainly, but 01 deals with communication and linkages with Kelly Khumalo and other targets.
My lord, I'll have to look for it because Colonel Stein made various statements, so and they're not small statements. So one will have to. I'll try and look for it maybe while we proceed.
Yes, but I want us to go through that because that's an aspect that I'm going to. I see my learned colleague handed you pages. I know are those not extra?
No. No. He handed me the pages of 2 to 5. My statement.
Okay, all right. Are you in possession of 01, especially the part that has got extract of text messages between Mrs. Zandile Khumalo and Kelly Khumalo?
I do have extracts, my lord, although they are not marked 01, but I suppose it refers. I do have it's something similar.
Yes, if you look at the bottom of the document, it will have 6-page Colonel statement of Colonel Stein with cell number, and then it will have page 6, 7 onwards.
Yes,
So
that's what I
start,
have.
I think it's
That's what I have.
Page 6.
Yes.
And at the title at the top, it will say, I mean, in the middle where the messages start with boxes there, it will say SMS received by Zandi Khumalo, Nokia N8-00 in brackets RM-596, close bracket, Zandi Khumalo, and it's XRY sent by Kelly Khumalo 08227. Sorry, 08227044358. I think there's extra numbers there. You can see that.
Yes, I can see that. I agree.
So, if we go to the text message, because the actual text message that was screen grabbed is in the box, you cannot see it, but it is also typed out, and it will have telephone number, which is 2782 704 4358. And then the text will say, Sonzo's mom is talking to every radio station in Durban, telling her how it will, telling how it would be my fault if she dies of heart attack. Can you believe this woman? You see the text message?
I do see, my lord.
Now, if you take it from there and placing on record the time, the status, the storage, the type, and the folder.
Yes, so time as should I use this one? So the time, my lord, it's date and time. It's 2013 of October the 11th. Time it's 09:43:59 seconds AM. Status, it says it's read. Storage type, device. Type, incoming. Folder, it's inbox.
Then let's go to the second message and place it on record.
Yes. Should I place it?
Yes.
The second message is from 278270444358. Text reads as follows, my lord. I regret everything. I wish I didn't allow Senzo into my life. Look at all the mess it has gotten us into. It's all his lies now affecting all of us.
Sorry.
Yeah. Then the time and date, my lord, it's 2013 October the 11th, and time it's 09:46:44 seconds AM. Status, it says it's read. Storage, it says device. Type, it says incoming, and the folder is inbox.
Let's go to the next third message on page 7 at the top.
That message says telephone from 278270444358. The text reads as follows, my lord. No, Sisi, it makes matters worse for me because I am just seeing a person who is wrecking. I'm just seeing a person who is wrecking Senzo's family. Time and date, my lord, is 2013 October 11. Time is 09:50:02 seconds AM. Status read. Storage device. Type incoming, and the folder inbox. Then I suppose I should proceed.
Yes.
Sir, okay. The next one, my lord, says telephone from 278270444358. Text, no. It reads as follows, the text, my lord. No, it won't. It will just mean that I went through all this for nothing. But I think he is gonna leave because he is shit scared of his mother. I wish I was not pregnant. I was going to let him go. Time and date, my lord, is 2013 October the 11th, and the time it's 09:53:31 seconds AM. The status says read, and the storage device. Type incoming. The folder it's inbox. My lord, my apologies for pronouncing this vulgar word, but that's how it's written. So I wouldn't know how to. So my apologies. The next message, my lord, says telephone from 278270444358. Then it says text. The text. I wish God would tell me why. Time and date is 2013 October the 11th. Time is 09:58:31 seconds AM. Status read. Storage device. Type incoming. The next one on page 8, my lord, says telephone from 278270444358. Text, Senzo is not strong enough for all of this, though. I feel like standing alone. Time is 2013, date is 2013 October the 11th, and time is 10:06:44 AM. Status says read, my lord. Storage device. Type incoming. Folder inbox. The next message, my lord, says telephone from 2782 7044 358. The text reads as follows. He's panicking, remember. He's panicking, remember. This is his first big and bad publicity. So he's worried about his entire family. Time and date. The date reads as follows: 2013 October the 11th. Time 10:12:15 seconds a.m. Status read. Storage device. Type incoming. Folder inbox. Then on page 9, my lord, the telephone from 2782 7044 358. The text reads as follows. What's worse is that his family is not schooled about how to deal with the media. Bapapa nje, especially his mother, who wants to be famous at my expense. My lord, it's difficult, yeah, but anyway, that's what it says.
What's difficult?
I'm saying the things that are said, they're insulting, but be that as it may, the date and time, my lord, it's 2013 October 11. Time is 10:14:06 seconds a.m. Status read. Storage device. Type incoming and folder inbox. The next one, my lord, says telephone from 2782 7044 358. The text reads as follows. I don't know what he wants to do. He can go if he wants to. The date, my lord, is 2013 October 11. Time 10:14:34 seconds a.m. Status read. Storage device. Type incoming and the folder it's inbox, my lord. Then the next one, my lord, says telephone from 2782 7044 358. The text reads as follows. I've given him a choice to leave and told him I never want him to choose between me and his family. The date is 2013 October the 11th. Time 10:18:10 seconds a.m. Status read. Storage device. Type incoming and the folder it's inbox, my lord.
Olandelayo yona number 278270441 kanye nomndeni wakhe 2013 1011 isikhathi 10:18 nama seconds out 10.
The next one at the bottom of the page, which will go to page 10, my lord, starts with telephone from 2782 7044 358, and the text reads as follows. LOL. I just want this whole it's an insulting word, my lord. I don't. Should I read it verbatim, my lord?
Who is insulting who?
She's sending a message to Zandi, but it's I'll read it as it says, my lord.
Yeah, but I want to know who's insulting who, because you're saying the messages come from this specific number which ends with 358.
So the number 358 is the number of Miss Kelly Kumar. Yes, and she's talking to the sister.
Oh, the sister.
So the person that has been discussed is the deceased, but it's the discussions between the two sisters.
Is that so?
Yes.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yes.
Now you don't have to read it, because at that time Senzo was still alive.
Yes, he was alive.
Yeah, fine.
This time. All right. Huh?
Are you done?
No, I'm not done.
Okay.
So the date of this message, my lord, says 2013 December 31. At the time, it's 11:15:51 seconds a.m. The status is read. Storage device. Type incoming and the folder it's inbox, my lord. One, my lord, says telephone from 2782 7044 358. The text reads as follows. I'm emotionally drained. I sometimes feel that Senzo brought a dark cloud in my life, and I can almost hate myself for not succeeding in getting rid of him via SMS, and the SMS will not go. I feel like God is deliberately sabotaging me by keeping this man in my life. The date, my lord, of this test was 2013 December the 31st, and time it's 11:24:31 seconds AM. Status read, storage it's a device, and the type it was an incoming message, the folder inbox. And then the next one, my lord, says telephone from 278270444358. The text reads as follows: oh yeah, laughing. I can't wait for the day he is no longer in my heart. The time was 2013. Sorry, the date, my lord, 2013 December the 31st. The time was 11:31:01 seconds AM. Status read, storage was the device. The type it was an incoming message, and the folder is inbox, my lord. The next message, the next readings, my lord, on page 11 reads as follows: telephone from 278270444358. The text reads as follows: all I can do is hope and pray that each day I am getting closer to my day of being free from him. The time, the date is 2013 December the 31st. The time it's 11:41:16 seconds AM. Status read, storage device, type incoming, and the folder is inbox, my lord.
Yona inamba buse yona ke 278270444358. Umlayezo uthi ke engingakwenza ukuthemba nokuthandaza ke ukuthi ke ilanga nelanga ngiyasondela ke ekuthini ngiyasondela ke kusuku noma ke usuku lwami liyasondela ke lokuthi ngikhululeke kuyena. Kwakungo 31 kuDisemba 2013 isikhathi 11:41 nama seconds awu 16.
Yes. The next thing that so the readings, my lords, ended because Kenneth Stein then extracted. He placed some other diagrams.
No, let's leave those. I was just interested in the messages, and the reason I was interested in the messages because you say in 8225, taking into account all these facts, an inference can be drawn that she meant killing him, and that inference you drew from these 12-13 messages that we have read.
Yes, some of them, my lord. I
Yes.
think the entire context, the entire downloading might be more than this. I think Kenneth Stein extracted some of it,
Yes.
but yes, this covers the inference that I drew, my lord. That's what she meant.
And the last sentence on 8225, just before the commissioning part on paragraph 5, it says, I hereby apply for the warrant of arrest for Nontanta Kelly Khumalo on charges of conspiracy to commit murder and murder. You see that?
I do see that, my lord.
And in relation to that, you then completed the J50 form. Is that correct?
Yes, I did, my lord.
Ana ke kufundeka ngalendlela ke manje ke sengenza isicelo ke sokubopha ke yena ke uNonhlanhla Kelly Khumalo ke ngoyinsolo noma ke kumasala ke icala lokubulala kanye futhi nokuhlanganyela ke ukuhlela ukubulala. Yebo, ila manje sengenza khona ke noma ngibhala khona ke leyo J50.
And that J50 is in your index, it will be A226. The statement is A225. The J50 form will be A226.
Yes, I recall the index is correct, my lord.
And just in passing, I don't want to belabor this point. You say then you did not execute. You went to this length to make this statement to complete the J50, but you did not execute or take the J50 plus the affidavit to the magistrate because this was prosecutorial driven investigation. What then happened? Because you were explaining something along those lines on Friday.
No. It's yeah. So the correct context, my lord, I said it was my view that this is what we have. I think maybe if I can, without so that I can put it in the correct context. I said prior to the accused being indicted by the DPP, it was my initial proposal that based on what we have, she must be charged together with these 5 accused. But it was clear on our interaction that from the prosecution side, there's further investigation that must be done. That led me to this statement 225 that Mr. Ramsipil is going through now, my lord, where I then came to say this is the further evidence that we have now collected, the cell phones and so forth. But as I said, it was a procedural driven investigations. It was provided what I have, the application, and through the discussion, I was advised to hang on to it at that stage, my lord. So in essence, my lord, the decision, my decision as a police officer is to investigate and do what exactly I did. You investigate, you compile your statement, you apply the J50. The process of the J50 in terms of authorization, then obviously the NPA and the judiciary then kicks in. So you simply make an application. If there's no blessings, that's how it is, my lord. I can't take it further than that.
Oh,
Now, before I proceed on to the next aspect that has got to do with the reasons now where you stated that after carefully perusing and studying the docket, you then came to a realization that there were indeed intruders in the house, and then you gave certain grounds and reasons in your evidence in chief, and you stated that those were your personal reasons, correct?
Yes, guided by what was contained in the docket, my lord. But just to close this chapter of the warrant, my lord, to close it in the right context, because I want it to be understood in that context. It wasn't to say when there was no blessing from the NPA, there was a retraction. It was a question of saying, perhaps get some more, perhaps the issues of timing. It was a strategic decision that was taken during our interaction. So, but the position was not to say the NPA is against discussions that occurred between us, and I can't discuss them in this court, my lord, but it wasn't a refusal to say she should not be charged.
And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, the full reading of Kelly Khumalo's text messages that she sent to Mzansi Khumalo, her sister, on the 13th of October, on the 13th of October 2013, and the 31st of December 2013. Now, why are these dates significant? That's what I would have asked Gininda, if I was cross-examining him. So you know what? The good news is Google never forgets, okay? The internet never forgets. So I turned to Google and said, what was it? What was it that had Kelly Khumalo text messaging his sister in October 2013? Such, disrespectful words, especially about her mother-in-law and, her disappointment in her relationship with SENZO. What could have possibly been going wrong in this relationship? Oh, Google said, don't worry about it, I got you. And the title reads, 8 October 2013, Kelly Khumalo arrested for assault. And this is the Mail and Guardian article dated 8 October 2013 by SAPS. And it says, the Afro-pop singer Kelly Khumalo was arrested in Hillbrow on Tuesday, say the police. I can confirm she has been arrested, but I do not have details, says Warrant Officer Richard Munyai. Khumalo and her sister handed themselves in at the Hillbrow police station for allegedly assaulting the wife of the Orlando Pirates goalkeeper, SENZO MEYIWA. The City Press reported that Kelly Khumalo allegedly found Meyiwa chatting to his wife, Mandisa, on the Empire Road near the M1. She allegedly stopped her car and assaulted Mandisa with open hands without provocation. Khumalo's young sister, who was sitting in the car, joined in. Oh my goodness, the drama of the KHUMALO sisters. I'm sure you guys remember this. I think we've seen videos of it. And yeah, apparently they were just coming from the hospital and found out they were with child. Or at least that's the story they are selling. Okay? So that is the ordeal that happened just before these text messages. So I'm guessing they just come out of court or they just come out of jail. Because remember, they handed themselves in to be arrested. It's also reported in the Sowetan. Let me see what the Sowetan title says. It says Kelly KHUMALO arrested for assault. And it's basically the same story, okay? Let me see if there's anything extra. No, it's the exact same story. They just, they just copy paste news and just share the same thing. But oh my goodness, that is what was happening then. But then I say to myself, but then what was happening December 31st? For me, the 31st of December means that it was a lover's tiff, maybe. December 31st is New Year's Eve, okay? Maybe they're supposed to go out. Maybe he's supposed to come back from Durban, but he's stuck there with his family, and now she can't celebrate with the love of her life, her baby daddy, okay? Don't forget, Kelly KHUMALO had a child at that time with Ujub, who's Christian, and that didn't work out. So maybe this for her was the relationship that was going to, solidify and be this happy ever after story for her. But turns out not, because he has a wife and Kelly KHUMALO slapped the wife for chatting to her husband. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine a side chick slapping her husband? No, a side chick slapping the wife to her boyfriend. Damn, this love chain is confusing. For chatting to her own husband. Oh, it's a tough world out there. Now, that's what she could be guilty of. But is she guilty of conspiring to murder him? No. Maybe if they had said conspiring to murder her, I would understand. It would make sense. And then she's sending all these text messages to her sister. She's disappointed. Come on, Gininda, come on. At least if you had looked up this background story, you would have understood the context of those text messages and in what mind frame she was in. She had just come from jail. Or maybe even the magistrate's office. I don't know. December 31st, her boyfriend stood her up. That's what it's giving. And you could also charge her for being rude to her baby daddy's mother. But other than that, I don't see where the commissioning of a crime is. Maybe you guys can see it, so let me know down below in the comment section. I definitely want to hear from you. That's it from me today. Don't want to make this video too long, but yeah, this was an interesting one to do. The women's conference. Stop sending these kind of messages, women. Okay, let me close it with that. Stop sending these kind of messages. If you want to have these kind of messages or conversations, call your friend, okay? Meet up at a coffee shop, talk about it, and there's no written record, okay? Don't just say Mzansi Unfiltered taught you that. Don't have it in writing, because look now, she has a warrant of arrest for discussing her disappointment with her baby daddy. Oh my God. Catch you on my next upload. Remember, like, comment, subscribe, and all the dun-dunnies that make me happy. Thank you.